Hey, it's Chad Plageman again, Director of National Sales here at Full Compass. Wanted to formally introduce you to someone you're going to be seeing a lot of here at Full Compass, including our coverage of NAMM this year. Singer, songwriter, producer, he does it all, Nick Marzock.
Hey, Chad. I'm so sorry for everybody that you have to see a lot of me. That's how I'll start this.
You got better hair than I do, man.
It's a wig. I take it off after interviews.
Nick, you've got a lot of experience using gear in probably a lot of different settings. Maybe just take a few minutes and talk us through your background.
Sure. Yeah, I grew up a multi-instrumentalist from 4 years old, playing piano. That led to taking drum lessons and then teaching myself guitar. And so, in terms of the music gear, instrument-wise, I've kind of grown up with it. And then the post-production, producing, composing side is fairly more recent. I moved to LA about 8 years ago for film composing and production to picture in music. And so kind of had to crash course, teach myself Pro Tools, and just out of, they say necessity is the mother of all innovation. So that was it. I just had to learn how to do this stuff because I was getting offers to do title sequences and whatnot for TV. And so I had to learn all of this tech. And so, but also after doing a couple studio albums, have familiarized myself with the studio environment. And then I was also a worship leader for 4 years. So I had the house of worship, experience and knowing what goes into that from a production standpoint. Because not only is it the music, but it's also the lighting, the technology that goes into that.
Which is awesome. And, I think we've got a lot of similarities. As a songwriter myself, a performing artist, a guy that for 20 years has been involved in kind of house of worship. And really, that's what I love about our relationship with you is we've got, a group of people at Full Compass that kind of have that consultative approach where you can get on the phone with somebody and kind of talk through what is it specifically you're looking to do, what are your needs, and how can we best serve you. So I love the fact that you're kind of touching on a lot of the things that we talk to a lot of our customers about. Talk to us maybe just a little bit about, kind of what some of the topics you might be covering with Full Compass as we go forward.
Obviously, I want to get into my bread and butter, my heart and soul is music production and music performance. So I love gear talk. I want to get into it because I even though I have a lot of experience, there's so much I don't know. I want to approach all of these interviews that we'll be conducting with through Full Compass. I want to approach all of them as someone who understands the goal, but really wants to learn about what this piece of gear does. Voiceover is such a, especially post-COVID, where there's such an emphasis on home studio and home recording. And this touches also on music production. But I've been in voiceover for probably 8 years now, also maybe 10 years, doing both film, ADR, all kinds of stuff like that, and also promo. And voiceover is such a growing industry of people that are the at-home warriors doing it themselves. And so I want to interview voiceover artists. I want to interview studios. I want to interview tour support, the warehouses that stage the gear going out on 60 trucks or whatever for major tours. All of these things I want to be able to touch on because that's not only what Full Compass is, but that's what this world is now with modern content creation.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. We are absolutely looking forward to everything you're going to be doing with us, our partnership with you. Really have enjoyed the conversation today. I think it's a very brief snippet of some of the cool things that we've got to come. So Nick, appreciate your time. Have a blast at NAMM this year and look forward to catching up with you soon.